I'm guessing y'all are. Let's get some light on the subject. I'm guessing y'all are liking the awkward car reviews. So I figured I'd do one today. You know, it's kind of early for a Saturday morning. A lot of people sleep in on Saturdays. Unfortunately for me, the bull cow just turned 50. That means I am an elderly person. I'm an old man. And so I wake up early, no matter what. I still think, here's the problem. I still think in my mind many times that I can stay up late, or if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm just like, yeah, I'll just hang out for a couple hours, and I don't have to work tomorrow or something. I think the stupidest crap. And the bottom line, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna still wake up at freaking 6 o'clock, sometimes 7. Um, but anyways, guys, this here is an Aji Fantasy. I've never had one of these. Look at this beautiful pepper. Look at the condition. You can tell by the stem how fresh this is also. So this is from Jamie Cerasoli. Thank you so much, brother. Man, he just, come on. He sent me a message, said he sent me some pods, and he said he could drag his breath, some other stuff in there. And I get home yesterday, and there's a freaking huge box of peppers, and I was like, whoa. He done went to town. So, also, I have more. I'm going to review this one sometime today, and I'll just upload it sometime in the next week. But look at this. This is a lemon brain. What's good? How you doing? Good morning. That's a lemon brain right there. Yeah, and you know brain strains are freaking hot. Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, the Vicious Verde. I think he got 3 bottles. I think he's gonna two of them he's gonna chug. But yeah, he loved it, man. So thank you for watching that. Yeah, and whew, I get good responses back, man. I don't like to sound prideful about my sauces, but they're good. I just my things my thing like my first hot sauce, I'm gonna be honest, it was an accident. Like it was I literally was just trying something, and I made a fermented sauce, and it came out so good that me and my wife eat it almost every day. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna make like a gallon of it just for me and her, because I'm tired of opening bottles. When I open the bottles for sale stuff, that stuff's made in a commercial kitchen. I have to pay overhead on the kitchen. I have to pay for the label. I have to pay for the bottle, the shrink wrap, all that stuff. So I'm just gonna make me and her a gallon, and people think, oh, that'll last you 6 months or that'll last you a year. No, it won't. All right, Ahi Fantasy. There he is. Conjured Vapors in the building. I ate the evil avocado, by the way, Dean. I did it yesterday, but I'm going to upload it, and I still have a couple, I think 2 more videos of your peppers upload. This is the Ahi Fantasy right here. I've never had one of these. This is freaking huge. Let's see what the inside looks like. All right, there's the inner. I smelled it as soon as I cut it open. Right? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, it's very thick-walled. It smells fruity. Oh, my gosh. Super freaking sweet. I don't know if you guys can hear that crunch, but super crunchy. Love for life. What's good? That's right, Steve. Uncle Bullcow in the freaking vehicle. I'm actually sitting next to my old vehicle right now. been broken down for a long time. I'm not going to get it fixed. It's just sitting there getting dirty for no reason. I might just throw it up on Marketplace and sell it for $1,000 and say, hey, I don't know what's wrong with it. It'll drive out of here. Might be able to drive it for a week, a month, and then it's going to misfire. All new plugs, all new coils. That cost me $1,200. Brand new oil change, full synthetic. 2 new front tires, new brakes. And I don't know, man. That was a major bummer. All right, I'm getting some heat off it now. I'm on a completely empty stomach, so hopefully this doesn't go south. Wow. It's probably about the same heat as a lemon spice jalapeno. Or a good jalapeno or serrano. It might be a little bit hotter than that, but it's building too. Today's a very hard day for me. My health issues have me to where I can't hardly do anything, let alone and go set up a tent with cases of hot sauce, sit out there all day with my heat sensitivity issues and the other problems I'm having with my heart. I'm not at Oxford today at the hot sauce contest, NC hot sauce contest. 20,000 people will be there today. I would have sold, trust me, I made sauce for like 5 months just to stack up for this event. All right, to cancel, I can't go. I paid for my booth, and guess what? I requested a booth right next to the pepper eating stage so I could watch the pepper eating contest, which I'll never miss, while I'm slinging sauce. They gave me what I wanted. I can't do it. So today's a little bit tough for me, man. That's my dreams kind of shattered, you know. But here's the good thing. No, that was this. You probably heard it. The crunch is very loud. Here's the good thing, though. Yeah, Josh is supposed to stop and see me, Dean. He better. He's driving right past me. Like, he's got a 3-hour drive. I'm exactly halfway. I'm an hour and a half. So, no, I told him to stop and see me. When, you know, he can stop and to take a bathroom break or get some breakfast or something. Just meet up and chat. I got some peppers for him. You know, so hopefully Josh gets in touch with me. Ryan and Lee were going to go. They would have definitely stopped and seen me because they would have come by me too. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So, but no, that'll be great. That'll be great if I can see Josh real quick. You know, at least I get to see somebody that's going to be there. So, very tough on me today. I did enter Vicious Verde in the Verde category. I won't know. Luckily, I'm glad I only entered one sauce because I just read on the rules last night that if you don't show up, if you're not present to get your award, you are only allowed to enter one sauce. So anybody that's a sauce maker in North Carolina that that does enter the contest, they have to be present. So first place for the Verde category is $500 plus an award. Second and third place, they just get a medal. But you know what? I'll take second or third place, whatever. It don't matter. Vicious Verde is gonna burn them judges. Like they're not used to that. And guess what? There was only 17 Verde entries, whereas the mild sauce there was 57. The hottest sauce there was 37. Barbecue sauce like a ton. Spice rubs a ton, and they just opened the salsa category up. So I only entered the Verde. And yeah, my neighbors are taking the trash out. They're see me sitting over here thinking, what the hell is he doing? Talking to himself? Like I said, the heat's probably, I don't know, man, jalapeno. Probably jalapeno heat. But I am on an empty stomach, so I don't want anything hotter than that. Mm. That's a great pepper, guys. If you have never tried Aji Fantasy, I've seen them. They look cool. But, wow. Some of my friends that are up in Oxford right now at the Chili Festival are Bull City Pepper Company. And they made an Aji Fantasy hot sauce. It's a white, like a white cream colored hot sauce. Part of their R&D. I mean, they sent me 8 bottles of R&D sauces that they were playing with last year. And one of them was Aji Fantasy sauce. And so, you guys, you got to think of something, man. When you got a hot sauce company, there's a lot of money and time that goes behind your research and development. Me, I'll tell you right now, I literally did R&D. Let me tell you something. I just threw out last night the big mason jars. I threw out 4 of them with 4 different R&D sauces in them. Now, not because I didn't like them, not because they weren't good, and not because they went bad. They were in the back of the fridge, all the way in the back for the past 2 years. And I didn't know what they were. Like, I didn't label them, you know? And so, and I still was like, they were in mason jars. They were probably fine, but still I was just like, I needed the jars. And I don't know how, I'm not 100% sure how old they were. There could have been one. I think there was one that was like 3 years old. But man, when you do R&D, like I'm about to probably do some R&D. I usually do some R&D sauces, some ethnic sauces and stuff, like just play around in the wintertime when I have time. Um, but yeah, hopefully Josh wins, man. Just chill. You got jokes. I love when you guys come on here, though. I when I don't have trolls on here, um, my video views do shitty, and anybody can look at that. Listen. So, these guys were like making videos about me and posts and all this stuff, and then they're on every one of my lives, jumping in, blah blah. A couple months back, man, my views were better than ever, and then they just stopped. My channel went. Now, I think that's only a small part of it. I think YouTube sucks, honestly. Well, I was just trying to do that pepper review, and I wanted to kill a couple minutes because I got to go meet one of my farmers. He's got peppers for me. Holy mackerel. The other guy had 10 pounds last night. So it's the season. Trust me, I'm getting to the point now where I'm like, okay, I almost want it to stop. Right? Yeah. Well, I gotta go through, and so I have 3 commercial sauces, and these are my growers that they actually have certified farms, and they grow for the sauces. Anything that's my personal grow is what we eat. Like that's our personal, stuff. Now I could, if I had a yard and I had the space, like if I was able to produce my own peppers for my own sauce, I would. All I would have to do is call the DOA and let them know that, and then they would come out, and I think they come out and they want to look at your garden. They may take a soil sample, stuff like that. I could do that, and many people do, but I just choose not to. I don't have enough pepper. I don't produce enough peppers myself, so that's why I grow stuff for personal use, and we, trust me, man, we fly through them. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some weeks where I'll have a big bag of peppers I just picked, and I'll tell my wife, "Here you go." But then, I always get in a some kind of there's some kind of time where I'll have like so this week. I'll be honest with you. This week I had a good harvest at the plants outside my work. Also, I had peppers that I've been reviewing from Dean, and then Jamie just sent me some peppers, and so I actually took a bunch of my stuff and I am dehydrating it. Right, so I'm making pepper flakes out of. I've got prematales in there, and then I got some fatales, red fatales too, and some different stuff. So basically, those white scorpions, a couple T-Rex, just. But I already made one batch of chili flakes the other day and some powder, and then I got the dehydrator going full blast right now. So when I do get an abundance, that's when I make the pepper flakes. Um, but I got to go out and get some more peppers, and I got to see what I have. Like I got to look and assess, see where I'm at, because last year I had an overabundance of stuff to make Mad Mash sauce. I had an abundance, so it's just a little bit less of the bonnets for the bonnet sauce, and then the lemon ghost and that stuff for the verde. I didn't have a lot. Right, the farmers they didn't have enough plants. They didn't get a good yields. So this year I will have a ton of Mad Mash made. I have a little bit less of that, but of the bonnet made, and I have the verde. I have a little bit made, but I have the peppers coming in now, and I've been making more of it. So I'm getting caught up to where I can have all three sauces be pretty level. Um, and with that, I'm now running into this year where the one pepper that is the least, uh, that I'm getting the least of right now is the Scotch bonnets, which is just crazy. It's just nuts. But, I don't know. The one grower, he's never grown them before. The other guy, somehow, he ended up planting. Uh, I don't know what he did. I'm not sure what he did. He did something. He was selling seedlings, and he. I think he sold off. I think he accidentally sold off some of the Scots bonnet plants. I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that I told him to plant this many, and then we're just not getting the production. I'm like. But one of them did tell me they're seeing a lot of pods. It's just taking longer to you know Daniel said, What do I do to make money?" So I have a job. Um, I work full time, and then I have a hot sauce business. Trust me, the hot sauce business does not make money like that. Um, right now I'm still in the red. Not bad. Well, I'm not in the red. I'm sorry. Um, last year I basically was only $3,000 in the red. I launched in September, and I did decent. I did pretty decent. Okay. So check this out. Let's talk about this. I ended the year with like $1,500 worth of hot sauce at cost, right? So with that, I could make 2,000, maybe 2,500 back, off of that 1,500. You know what I'm saying? With the profits. Um, so while I was 3,000 in the red because of buying equipment and paying for the nutritional panels and the testing of the sauces and all that one-time fees, no, I paid insurance, all that stuff, but a lot of that one-time stuff I got out of the way last year. What's up, Michael? So, and Michael might be starting a hot sauce business, so this is important. But I'll be honest, I did pretty good. I ended with $1,500 worth of hot sauce. I had peppers in the freezer, And I mean, so I basically broke even the first. Sip Chopper, what's good, buddy? I think, the first 4 months. Yeah, the first 4 months of my business ended, right then, New Year's Eve. I was broke even on my company, so I was not in the red. I was only in the red, uh, on paper from the actual cost, the money. But I had stock, so that carried over into this year. So now, this year, I don't know where I'll be at, but what I imagine is I'm imagining that as far as profits and all that go, I imagine that I will be a little bit in the good, but I will be really, like really, really in the good as far as stock, right? As far as having, commercial freezer full of peppers, um, and hot sauce made and, what I'm saying, bottled up. So stock, I'll be good. So that's where I'm at, and I'm looking into a co-packer for the next sauce, which isn't going to come out anytime soon. It'll be probably late spring, early summer, if it does, and that will be um, something different. I got to do some R&D, and I got to do some R&D, and then I have to look into some different formulations with mash compared to fresh peppers, different stuff. So I'm thinking about another sauce if I have the capital to put into it in the spring or summer of next year. And if I do that, and it's because of my health, I can't make hot sauce no more. I can only make 24 bottles at a time safely without having an episode, or I can't do any more than that, and I won't. So it's actually, even the kitchen cost has cost me more because I'm not able to get a discount. When you go over 2 hours, you get a discount. I'm just going for 2 hours and making 24 bottles like once a month. But I'm keeping up. Like I said, I had to make more Verde this year, so I'm keeping up on that once or twice a month. Hit the kitchen, make the Verde. I got the Mad Mash, I got the Blazing Bonnet like crazy. So yeah, it wasn't bad at all, man. I mean, of course, I haven't done that good since. When you first launch, you just do really good. Um, but it's my main thing is not being able to go out and do shows is what's messing me up right now. But the way I look at it, here's the good thing. Being that I am not in Oxford right now selling 500 bottles of sauce, I I don't have to bust my butt to try to refill my stock, because my plan, if I didn't get sick, was June, July, bust out sauce. I mean, July, August, bust out the Verde sauce, get caught up, go sell almost everything I had at Oxford, and then just bust my butt in September and October and November making sauce to stay afloat. That was my goal. But last year I was doing that. I was literally like, I sent Johnny Scoville my sauces, and I he reviewed one of them, and I had some people come from his channel and come buy it and stuff. I literally messaged him, was like, hey, that second sauce, wait till like next week to do it, because I was having to go to the kitchen and make more. So in the beginning, the launch was good. But then, after that, it slows down. You got to run a sale, all that stuff. I don't do email marketing. I know how to do it. I could have done it. I could have done it well. I don't capture people's emails. I don't harass them. I just, when I do a sale, I put it on Facebook and, hope people see it. I know I'd do better if I did email marketing, but I don't want to be that guy. Sorry. There's so many people doing it. Some do it good. I like how High Desert, Rise and Smoke, I get emails from them, and sometimes I buy. They're not pushy, and they're not doing sales every month or twice a month like some of these big companies. Some of these big companies, it's like they charge. I'm just gonna say it. Screw it, pucker butt. Let's use them for an example. They got hot sauces that they charge $15 a bottle for, $22 a bottle for, $20 a bottle for. Go look it up. You know, then they do sales, and it's like through email marketing, they get these people in. I'm one of them. I'm guilty of it. But you're sitting there like, watching from the UK, what's good? All right. But it's and you sit there and you're like, damn, you think you're getting a deal, but they're still making a killing, man. When you're charging, you're gonna do it 20% off for my birthday sale, and this sale for Labor Day, and this the Halloween one, and then the Thanksgiving one, and Black Friday, and all this, the sobriety one, and all this crap. Like you're doing a sale every month, and it's like people are like, oh man, I better get this now because and all that shit. But they're still making a killing because they're charging too much money for their damn sauces, especially with the amount with the farms they got and the cost and all that other stuff. Man, stop it. Those bigger operations like that, they should be, their sauces should be like $5-6 a bottle. I'm just being honest with you. The smaller you go, the more money it should be, because there's so much. There's people, we have to pay for commercial kitchen. We have to pay for all that testing, nutritional panel, all that stuff in the beginning. It takes us a while to recoup that. We have to pay, cost us more for our bottles, cost us more for our labels. It costs us more for our peppers. Like literally all of that stuff. Us small batch guys, man, I mean, some of the sauces, listen, I'll just say this. My sauces cost me over $5.50. Now there's certain ones that go into the $6.50 range a piece. Then I gotta pay $1, usually like $1.50 for the processing, credit card processing on my website, right? And all that stuff. Packaging materials. People never take that into consideration. That's your bubble wrap, and and some people packing peanuts in boxes, all that kind of stuff. And gas. No one even thinks of this. Gas to get to the post office. Some people run the post office 4 or 5 times a week. There's so much cost behind it. And, then you do a sale, and all of a sudden, what are you looking at? You're making 50 cents to $1 off of a bottle of hot sauce. Sometimes you're making $2, $2.50. But still, you just, you put so much labor into, de-stemming them peppers and cooking them peppers and making that sauce and doing all that stuff. How much money did you make? $4 an hour? That's your labor cost. That's what you made. $4 an hour. That's what you were paid. $4 an hour. Go out and do a show. You're out there. My wife said to me, how much did you sell today? When I went to the farmer's market one time. I said 20 bottles. She said, that's good. I said, yeah, I made about $3 an hour. The time of making the sauce, then the time of setting up and sitting out there and doing all that. That's what I made. That was my labor. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to go and see my farmer and get some more peppers, because I'm a freaking pepper hoarder.